terrifying. Hey, welcome back to Small Couch Reviews. It's your boy Sam here, and today I'm coming with a video game review for let's say slightly old game. I've actually had this game since it came out, and I just now got around to finishing it. I just spent 6 hours wrapping it up. Resident Evil 2 Remake came out in 2019. It is obviously, as the title implies, a remake of Resident Evil 2. Yeah, I'm still thinking about it, so I might be a little on edge. This game was horrifying. So a little background. My first experience as Resident Evil was actually Code Veronica on the Dreamcast, Sega Dreamcast. My next door neighbors had it. Shout out to them, Maximo. Appreciate it. And I went over. They had it. I played a little with them. And then my first one I actually played myself was Resident Evil 4. Came out on the GameCube. Then I played 5, the co-op gen on 360. And, that's pretty much been my... Oh, I'm sorry. And then, that was my experience. So then I went back and I played 2 a little bit. I played as Claire on the original one. And I never finished it. So that's just to say that I've really been on the action-oriented side of Resident Evil, not really the survival horror side that the series is known for. So this was truly my first foray into that. And yeah, man, I was not ready. So something this game does, I guess for better or worse, it really feels like survivor horror. Like you don't know that you can make it. So like a game I love, like The Last of Us. I think some people consider that survivor horror too, but The Last of Us is the word I'm going to use is more fair. I don't want to say it's or maybe even easier, because the thing is like when you're in that game, if you're about to go up against something, the game has a little area for you, where you can rest and recover, collect some ammo, get what you need, so you can survive the next area at least, right? Yeah, Resident Evil doesn't do that. It is very possible for you to get to a point where you are out of everything and you're just stuck. You just can't. So you legit. This is a game where you actually have to think about: do I need to kill this zombie, or do I need to run past it because I don't know when I'm gonna have my next save. And when I'm going to have my next, or get more ammo. I mean, thank God for rest mode nowadays, because, if I had to rely on saves, I don't know that I would make it. So, yeah, Resident Evil 2 Remake. I played as, you can play as either Claire or Leon, obviously. I chose Leon this time around. And yeah, man, you're stuck in the police station by choice, because you're helping FBI agent Ada Wong try to get something to prove Umbrella Corporation's corruptness. Umbrella being the corporation that started this whole zombie outbreak, right? Now, you do run into Claire when you're playing as Leon, so eventually I'm going to get the nerve to go back and play as Claire to see, what she was doing while I was doing my stuff as Leon. And yeah, man, I will say that the game is... I don't think it's as, let's say, unforgiving as the original second one. Whereas in the original second one, I feel like there are a lot of people who just I need to throw away this save and just start over. This one, I feel like the game is not it's not unfair. But that's not to say it's not hard. It's hard. The game's hard, y'all. Oh my gosh. What I'm saying is 4 years. It's spread over 4 years for me to finally finish this thing. But yeah, the game's hard, y'all. And it is quite literally one of the scariest things I've ever played. So yeah, you're Leon, like I said, the story is, it's as you remember, you're in the police station. It's a big police station. It's a museum that was turned into a police station. And yeah, you're stuck in there. The lights are out, so your only source of light for a lot of it is a flashlight, which adds to the ambiance. It is actually kind of if you're a horror fan, it's actually kind of cool. You gotta be smart with your ammo, just like always. Something I do like, you can, and I don't think this is I don't think it was in the original. I know it's been in other games, but like, you combine your ammo so you can get different types of shots. And killing zombies in this game, when it's not incredibly frustrating because they're not doing the whole head thing and you shoot them in the mouth and then they don't die, and then you shoot them again and they still don't die. When that's not happening, killing them is very fun. Acid rounds, and they got this electric shot where you shoot them and like it hits the zombie and they just like fry and fall to the ground. It's amazing. But also because they're zombies, like you can leave and come back and they will just get up again. So be careful. And again, preserve your ammo. This game's not really action oriented like the others, even though there are some great, like, I guess, set pieces. One in a sword in particular. But you're not gonna have it's not gonna be like Resident Evil 5, which I found out the hard way. So you also get to play as Ada Wong for a little bit. She plays a little differently than Leon. It's not an extended period of time. It's not annoying or anything like that, but it is cool. She is a character I do like from the series. I think when you're Claire, she also has a companion that you can play with. And again, I think I've only actually watched someone else play as Claire, but I would assume it's the same. It's not that long. It's this little girl that you meet. But anyway, yeah, man. I mean, the game, like, it's hard, but it's fun. It's rewarding when you do something like you actually feel like you accomplished something. And yeah, so let's talk about the thing that that made me actually turn on this camera. So there's a point in this game where you're talking to a reporter in a cell, and all of a sudden, this giant monster just jumps through the cell, kills him, and he's stuck in the police station with you now. It's Mr. X, the Tyrant. Like I said, I didn't play the first game that much. I didn't play very far into it, so I had to look this up because I couldn't believe that it was like this in the original. In the original, this Tyrant kind of just, he pops up randomly and you have to run away from him, right? In this game, he's always there. He's always there. He is always around. He has these giant footsteps. So you always hear him. And you cannot, I repeat, you cannot kill him. You just can't. You can't do it. You shoot him, he might kneel down for a little bit. Don't you dare try to run past him. He will grab you and kill you. You have to run away. So if he's in a room that you're in, you just can't go there. Or you have to maybe open the door, run away, try to run around and get past him. There are plenty of times where I was hiding behind a desk and just waiting for him to leave a room. I thought I could climb and that climb up a ladder. I thought he wouldn't be able to climb and get me on an upper level. I climbed the ladder, I'm doing good. I turn around, dude is like right there. And the thing that gets me, again, a lot of this game is in the dark. So there's music in his footsteps, and there's intense music, and his footsteps are intense. So you don't always know that he's like right behind the door. Because so his footsteps get louder as he's closer to you, but because of the music's there, you don't know if it's loud, or if it's the footsteps, or if it's the music.
Jesus Christ!
So you walk into a room, you think it's good, then all of a sudden your flashlight will turn and this giant monster is there and he kills you. He won't leave you alone. You always hear him. Like, it's unnerving, yo. Like, that giant, it's one of those things where if someone told me they couldn't play this game at nighttime, I would actually understand. Like, man, it's scary. But it was fun. I wouldn't make this video if I didn't like the game. I really did like it. I think it was a great time. I think it was a great achievement. I didn't even mention the graphics. If you see a trailer, obviously, like, it looks phenomenal. Like, like better, like even better than some games that came out after it. So, I think it deserves all the flowers it got. It's a shame it took me this long to play it. I'm about to play Nemesis next. Resident Evil 3, which I hear is a lot shorter, so hopefully I can beat that a lot faster. But yeah, man, Resident Evil 2 Remake, really liked it. Really liked the mechanics of the game. survival horror at its finest. Like, you actually feel like you accomplished something if you survive this game, because this is survival. You're not really beating this game. There are so many, like, like, it's not an action adventure, where you want to the goal is to clear a room and make sure all the zombies are dead. No, the goal is to make sure you get what you want and get out. Think of it like it's just like a movie. Seriously, it's like, get to the goal, get what you need, and get out. With as little trouble as possible. And yeah, man, this game makes you feel it. So yeah, definitely recommendation for anyone who's a fan of it. I mean, obviously you've already played it by now if you're a fan, but these are my thoughts on it. I loved it, and I it's crazy. It's a love-hate relationship. I loved it, and I'm also I'm a bit traumatized by it. But yeah, man, those are my thoughts. Really just wanted to share them, and that's it, y'all. So until next time, I'm out.